Good morning, children. Welcome back to social class. Today, I'm going to be complete this Europe lesson with the part 2. So first of all, before of learning this part 2, should we know that what we learned in the part 1. In the part 1, first we learned about the location of Europe. It means the boundaries of Europe. Later, we learn why the people of Europe they settled in the region of American continent, and I also explained that why the Europeans they discovered new places like American continent, and also who discovered that sea routes that's America and also the Caribbean islands. So we know that persons like Columbus and also the Amerigo Vespucci is trying to find out that new areas in the region of world. So Columbus wants to reach to the America, but he reached to that American continent that's a part of Caribbean island. And also we learn what are the mountains and also rivers that found in the region of Europe. That's like a Volga, Rhine, Pyrenees, Caucasus. These are some different type of mountains and rivers we learn. And I also given information about what is meant by peninsula, peninsula, and also called as islands, gulfs, and also the bays. So you know what is meant by peninsula. The three sides of water, the one side of the land is called as peninsula. Four sides of water is consisting with the area is called as island. The gulf means the wider mouth of a area is called as gulf. A narrow of mouth is called as gulf. So we have an example taken in the region of India. We have the Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal. Similarly, we also have that some of the bays in the region of Europe also. The bays and also the gulfs are using for the purpose of construction of seaports, harbors, and also that the fishing is also possible through these bays and also the gulf. So today's topic is about the climate of Europe. So the climate of Europe is different than to that our country. In our country, the climate is different because in our country, we have that almost the day and the night time will be equal between that throughout the India. Maybe that one or two states, remaining all states, they have that equal daytime and also that equal night time. And also we found this the proper sunshine and also that sufficient rainfall and also that good cold and also that high temperatures that you can find in the region of India. But Europe is not like that. In Europe, we found this a lot of time the countries are taking that showers of rainfall. It means rainfall almost throughout the year. They have the rainfall in some countries, and also in some countries the areas are covered with the snow falling and also that covers with the ice, and in some of the countries the night time is different and also that the daytime is different. So there are some of the factors. Because of these factors, the climate of Europe is also changing. So what are the factors that influencing the climate in the region of Europe? First factor is it is distance from the equator. Distance from the equator. Take an example. We learned that if it is an equator and if it is goes towards to the northern side or is called a southern side, the temperature is going to be decreased. Similarly, Europe is not near to the equator, almost somewhat the long distance. So, because of that factor, the southern side of Europe is having that somewhat warm temperature compared with the northern side of Europe. So we know that if the sunlight was fall straightly on the equator, because of that factor, the people, those who are staying on the equator, they receive that very good temperature, high temperatures. And if we are going to the top, let's say higher latitudes, the temperature is going to be increased. Similarly, if you imagine that this is called as an equator, this is called as southern side of equator, and this one is calling as northern side of equator. So the southern side of Europe having that the warm temperature compared with the northern side of Europe. So we should be know that the southern side countries are having that warmer temperature compared with the northern side, because even though northern side of Europe is consisting with the Arctic Circle, and it is called as Arctic Circle or Arctic Ocean. Because of that factor is also that northern part of Europe is having that cool temperatures compared with the southern side. The first factor is distance from the equator, and this Europe continent is having that the countries, those who are near to the equator side, they have the warm temperature. The countries, those who are far, if it goes towards the northern side, the temperature is going to be decreasing. And one more thing is Arctic Circle is also near to the northern countries. Because of that factor, the temperature is goes to that very low in the region of northern continent. So first factor of the climate in the Europe was distance from the equator. The next one is Atlantic Ocean. So other factor of climate in the region of Europe was Atlantic Ocean. This is called as Europe continent, and this is Eastern Europe, and this one is Western Europe, Northern and South. So this we have that Atlantic Ocean. What we have that Atlantic Ocean. So western side of Europe is near to the Atlantic Ocean. We know that a place or a country which is near to the ocean, on that side they have that warm temperature. So we know that water, near to the water they have that moderate temperature. So moderate means not hot, not cold. The moderate temperature that you can find that near to the ocean side. So because of this Atlantic Ocean, the winds which is blows from the Atlantic Ocean, because of these winds, the countries which is near to the western side of Europe are having the warmness comparatively eastern side. So it means in the region of winter, even in the region of Europe, western side of Europe, they have the cold, but in the region of eastern side of Europe, there is a severe cold, or it is called as extreme cold. Why it is? So, western side of Europe, which is near to the Atlantic Ocean, because of Atlantic Ocean, the winds which is coming from the Atlantic and blowing towards the European side, because of these winds, there is some of the warmness you can find in the region of Western Europe. So because of that factor, western side of Europe somewhat warmer than the eastern side of Europe also. So if take an example, in the region of winter, both sides they have the snow falling, and also the ice areas covers with the ice and snow, but comparatively the western side, eastern side they have that more cold, or it is called as severe cold. That is because of the Arctic Circle. So this eastern side of Europe, which is connecting to the Arctic Circle. Take an example, countries like Russia, Poland and Ukraine, these countries are having the severe cold compared with the countries like France, Italy, Spain, and also the Portugal. That's the second point. The first point is distance from the equator. Then the second point was Atlantic Ocean. It means it is near to the Atlantic Ocean, which is Europe was situated on the Atlantic Ocean. So because of that factor, the western side of Europe are having that somewhat warmness compared with the eastern side. So they gave that countries like Russia, Ukraine and Poland, those countries, they have that severe cold compared with the countries like France, Germany and also that England. In these countries they have the somewhat warm temperature even in the winter. So but not for that much of warm, but comparatively that India, how we are struggling in the winter time, similar problem they can found in the region of summer in the region of Europe. Come to that next, westerlies. Westerlies is a wind which is coming from the equator, that's from the towards to the Europe side. So westerlies, these are the winds coming towards to the western side, starts from the western side and blowing. It means it starts from here, equator side. It blows like this. So the winds which is coming from the western side, is coming from the equator. We know that on the region of equator we have the warm temperature. So these are the westerlies, are more warmer than to the land. So compared with the land temperature, these westerlies are having the more warm temperature. So these are the westerlies are bringing warmness to the western side of Europe. So one is, it is near to the Atlantic Ocean, and also this one is also the facing that westerlies. Westerlies is a wind which is coming from the region of equator and it blows towards the western side of European continent. So because of this factor, throughout the year there cannot be a winter and the ice are going to be melt, and it is very suitable for the growing of crops in the region of Europe because of westerlies also. Next one is warm ocean currents. So we learn in the oceans lesson what is meant by ocean currents. Ocean currents means moving a water from one place to other place through the gaps are called as ocean currents. What is meant by ocean currents? Ocean currents means movement of water from one place to another place is called as ocean currents. There are two types of ocean currents. One is called warm ocean currents, one is called cold ocean currents. Warm ocean currents are always blowing from equator towards the pole side. Cold ocean currents starts from the poles and blows towards to the equator side. It means this are the cold ocean currents are bringing the coldness, the warm ocean currents are bringing the hotness to the areas. Similarly, one more point was warm ocean currents. So warm ocean currents is a one more factor that to change the temperature in the region of Europe. If take an example here, we have the equator. These are the warm ocean currents. First blows to the American continent. These are the warm ocean currents. Starts from equator and goes to the American continent. Again it goes towards to the northern side of Europe. So because of this one also, there are some changes are going to be occurs in the region of Europe. Which is called as one of the example Gulf Stream. And one more is called as Gulf Stream and one more is called as North Atlantic Drift. We should know that what is meant by a stream and also that what is meant by a drift. Stream means if the water goes very fast, that is called a stream. So in the Gulf Stream, the ocean current is going very fast. In the North Atlantic drift, drift means the movement of water is very slow, is called as drift. So one more time. So because the warm ocean currents, it is also can found in the region of European side. So the warm ocean current starts from equator and blows towards the American continent. From there again it is going towards the European side. See, this is called as Gulf Stream. How it is going that? It starts from equator. The green line shows the equator and American continent. Again it is blowing towards the northern side of Europe. So that Gulf Stream means the fast blowing of water in the ocean through a gap is called as Gulf Stream. North Atlantic drift. Drift means movement of water is very slowly. If the water goes very slowly, that is called as a drift. So Gulf Stream and also the North Atlantic drift also can form because of the warm ocean currents. The warm ocean currents also can change the temperature in the region of northern side of Europe and also that some of the areas of western side of Europe also. So because of this, the coastal temperature is going to be changed. Coast means a place which is near to the river is called as coast. So coastal temperature are changed because of this one. So one more time I will revise this for. What are the factors that influencing the climate? There are 4 factors that influencing the climate. The first one is called as distance from the equator. So this Europe continent is far from the equator. Because of that form of far means long distance, the temperature and weather is different in the region of European side. Next one is Atlantic Ocean. So second factor is Atlantic Ocean. This European continent was situated near to the Atlantic Ocean. Because of that factor is also that climatical conditions of an area can be changed. Westerlies means a winds which is coming from the American continent and it is blows towards to the region of western side of Europe. Because of westerlies, the warmness can found in the region of western side of Europe. Next, warm ocean currents. We know that ocean currents having a 2 types. One is warm ocean currents, one is called as cold ocean currents. Warm ocean current starts from equator and blows towards to the poles. Similarly, cold ocean current starts from poles and blows towards to the equator side. So here there are 2 types of warm ocean current that you can find here. Gulf Stream and also the North Atlantic drift. Stream means fast flowing of water in the ocean is called as stream. And next one you can say that drift means the slow movement of water is called as drift. So these are the 4 factors that influencing the climate. So there is only one factor. Western side of Europe, they have that somewhat warm temperature compared with the eastern side. So because of these are the 4 factors. And one more thing is western side of Europe was near to the Atlantic Ocean and also that it has that more coastal area, but come to the eastern side of Europe is connecting with the Arctic Ocean because of the cold temperature and every area is covered with the snow and also the ice. And in the region of summer only, this ice is going to melt because of westerlies, because of warm ocean currents and also the Atlantic Ocean. If these 3 factors or 3 things cannot be found in the region of near of Europe, then Europe can look like a ice continent only. Come to the next. One more thing is western side of Europe are having the little showers. So if you observe that European continent, this western continent are having that throughout the year almost the rainfall is comes, but the rainfall is not like a floods, and the rainfall is little showers of rain will comes in the region of European side. It is not like in the region of India. In the region of India, almost throughout the year, we are going to get the sunshine. So we are waiting for the rainfall. But in the region of Europe, that's the western side of Europe, they have the rainfall throughout the year. They have the rainfall except a few days. So the people of Europe, they are waiting for sunshine. There's a quite different between Europe and also the Indian continent. So India is near to the equator, and Europe is somewhat far from the equator, and they come to that one more. The Europe is near to the Atlantic Ocean and also the Arctic Ocean, where it is near to the poles. Because of this, all the factors, these are the areas somewhat warm temperature, cold temperature compared with our India. So one more we have that change, Mediterranean type of temperature or Mediterranean climate in the region of Europe. There are some countries in the region of Europe is called as Mediterranean countries. I will show you in the map. The down of Europe, this is called as Mediterranean countries. So the down of Europe is called as Mediterranean. So Mediterranean countries like Portugal, Spain, France, Italy, and Balkan states, Greece. These all the countries are called as Mediterranean countries. So the countries which they have that near to the Mediterranean, it means southern countries of Europe, there comes under Mediterranean countries. These all the southern countries, they have the temperature like a moderate temperature. It means not high and also that not low temperature. Because of this Mediterranean Sea, the people of these areas, they are growing the crops like grapes, and also that one more you can say the fig. There are some different type of like oranges can be grown in these areas. So Mediterranean type of temperature or Mediterranean climate means the people, those who are staying near to the Mediterranean Sea. It means southern parts of Europe, it is comes under that Mediterranean side. Mediterranean countries, they have that not high and also that not cold temperature. Because of these factors, the people of Mediterranean side, they have that somewhat warm temperature. So these are the areas are suitable for agriculture also. So there are some fruits like orange, grapes, and a fig. These are some different type of important crops are growing in the region of Mediterranean side. Now come to that seasons of Europe. I will write fast, then I will explain that. There are 4 seasons in the region of Europe. One is called winter, one is called spring, and summer, one is called autumn. There are 4 seasons in the region of Europe, and it starts from November, but it takes that December starts, and first, winter. One of the season is very important season in the region of Europe was winter season. It starts at the end of November and it begins from the December month. And sunset and sunrise is very different in the region of Europe. And at morning 4 o'clock, sun is going to be set. Because in the region of winter, the sunrise is not at all possible. And morning 4 and also that evening 9. It means that morning 9 and also that evening 4. The morning 9, the sunrise is going to be start. On evening 4, the sun is going to be set. It means సూర్యుడు ఉదయించడం and Suradu Astaminchadam means coming, the sun is going to come and sun is going to be end. So sun in our country actually come at the time of winter at any time, the morning 5 or morning 6 or morning 7. But in the region of Europe, particularly in the time of winter, the sun rises at 9 o'clock and it is going to be set very early at 4 o'clock only. And this is a time mountains and also the plateaus. So mountains are having that more cold compared with the plains. It means almost all the mountains that covers with the ice, like we have that Himalayas. Similarly, in the region of Europe, the mountain is called as Caucasus Mountains and Pyrenees. These are some different type of mountain that you can find in the region of Europe. The mountains in the time of winter, it's a severe cold, and all the mountains are converting into that ice regions. And also the plateaus, compared with the mountains, plateaus are having that less cold, whereas somewhat warm can found in the region of winter. And also that the trees are going to be start shed their leaves. Shedding their leaves means, come to that, that's one point. Means the releasing that leaves is a part of shedding the leaves means. Next is called as spring season. Spring starts from the month of March, and here is the day is longer and the night is less, and here you can say that new leaves are going to be sprouts, and plowing is going to be starts from the time of here. Next we have that season is called as June, the summer season, and there is no rain in the month of June. Here days are too long, nights are very less. The crops are going to be mature, and people is going to be ready for harvesting the crops. Autumn is come to that September or October. The trees leaves turn to the red color, and agriculture is going to be wounded. Grapes are planted. So one thing you see that these are the 4 seasons I'm going to be explaining that you can find in the region of Europe. There are 4 seasons that you can find in the region of Europe. One is winter, spring, summer, and also called as autumn. The winter starts in the month of December, at the end of November only. In the winter time, mountains are having that more cold compared with the plateau regions, and mountains cover the area in the region of mountains, the areas which converting into the ice. Next come to that, the sunset and also the sunrise is very early, and also that's very early. You take an example, the sun rises at morning 9 o'clock, it's very late, and sunset is come to that evening 4 o'clock, it means very early. So morning 9 o'clock the sun will come, and more evening 4 o'clock the sun is going to be disappear. And also that the trees are going to be set their leaves. That's one of the season that you can find in the region of winter. In the winter, eastern side of Europe, they are having the severe winter compared with the western side of Europe, because before only I explained that what are the factors why eastern side of Europe is having that more cool compared with the western side. Spring season starts from the month of March, and here start the daytime is somewhat long compared with the night time, and the trees new leaves, otherwise called as new leaves, or shoots up, means comes. New leaves are going to be comes. Here the trees, the leaves are going to be fallen, and here you can see that new leaves are coming in the month of March. After end of winter, here the spring will start, and the new leaves are going to be starts, and people, because of somewhat rainfall, people is going with the new crop agriculture seasons. So there is a plowing is going to be starts. It's a one of the agricultural method. After the spring, the summer, it starts in the month of June. There is no rain in the region of Europe, and here the too much of long day and the less night time. It means before only I explained that Norway is a country which is having that more daytime. In the night 12 o'clock also they have that sunlight. So in the region of summer season, the too much of daytime, you can say that no rain but long daytime, and also that less night time. And here the crops are going to be matured. It means it is called as ready to harvest the season. It means that crops are mature, and we can go for harvest also. That's the season of summer season. Autumn season is starts from the September and October. The trees converting into the color red. It means we see that the leaves will be a green color because of high temperature. The trees are converting into that brown color or a red color. Similarly, here also in the region of autumn season, that starts from the September or October, and the trees are converting into the red color, or is called as brown color, and agriculture is going to be ended in the time of autumn season. And also that grapes are going to pluck out, means they are going to be cut the grapes, and the grapes can be useful for the purpose of preparation of juice and preparation of jam and preparation of sauce. This all can be used, even the preparation of wine. That is also, wine is a one of what type of alcohol that maximum prepared from the country of European side only. So these are the 4 seasons. Once you should be remember and read the textbook if you have a doubt. Again, in the online class, I'm going to cover these 4 seasons of winter, spring, summer, and also the autumn. Next, come to that land in the region of agriculture is very less. There are people of Europe, they have that less people, they are depending upon the agriculture compared with the India. So in the region of India, more than 60% of the people, they are depending upon the agriculture. But in the region of Europe, people, they are depending upon the agriculture only at 3% of people, 6% of people, 10% of people, maximum 20% of the people, they are depending upon the agriculture. So why it is happening in the region of Europe? In the region of India, we have that more population, the land is very less. But in the European countries, the land is very high and the people is very less. Because of that factor, people, they are going with the extensive farming instead of intensive farming. Extensive means one farmer is going to be cultivating more than 100 acres of land. But in the region of India, there are some of the people, even they don't have the 1 acre of land also. But in the region of Europe, people, they have the estate of land. Estate means more than 100 acres, 200 acres of land. One person can maintain that 100 to 200 acres of land by using the modern methods and also that modern technology. Because in the region of European countries, industrialization and also called as service sector, these both are well developed. So more than 90% of people, they are working some different type of jobs. Otherwise, they are doing the business by starting the industries. But a few people, they are concentrating on the agriculture. But in our India, this one is not happening because we are not educated. More illiteracy can found in the region of India. That is one more thing. So once upon a time, people of Europe, they have the farmland because the main important crop was wheat, rye, and also the barley. Their bread, they only bake, but nowadays the people of Europe also, they are selling their crop, and by using that money, they are buying that some different type of cakes and also the breads, and even they have their own houses and biggest houses. They have that new modern methodology, modern kitchen equipments, everything they have nowadays. But once upon a time, the people of Europe, the farmers of Europe, they only preparing the breads, different type of breads, and also the everything. They are not at all buying that, but nowadays they are buying from the outside only. Clear or not? So this is in one of the topic. You have to be read the lesson. So I cannot cover complete lesson because it's the biggest lesson. It takes that more than 4 or 5 periods in the class. So I was made into that 2 periods, and balance. If you have a doubt, I'm going to be explained after starting the school, or else we have that again online class. That means online class at the time I can clarify your doubts. So one more time I'm going to be revise what we learned today. What are the factors that is going to be influencing the climate? So one is there are some factors that influencing the climate in the region of Europe. Was first, it's a distance from the equator. Next one is because of Atlantic Ocean and westerlies, and also ocean currents, and there is a heavy rainfall throughout the year, and also that Mediterranean type of climate. Next, we have the 4 seasons of Europe. One is winter, spring, summer, and also the autumn. And also agriculture, how the people they have the agriculture, what type of agriculture they are following, that extensive or intensive. So they are following that extensive agriculture because of the development of modern technology. Nowadays, the one farmer they are cultivating that more of farmland because the technology was developed. Everything they are using in the agriculture also. So thank you. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you.